While clashes between government forces and insurgents rage across Syria, the opposition has accused the regime of a genocidal massacre. It claimed at least 50 civilians were brutally killed during an assault on a village. Unverified graphic footage that's coming up now shows mutilated victims there. Damascus has always been quick to place the blame for previous atrocities on the armed opposition, many members of which are radical jihadists. This latest massacre claim follows the US announcement that arming the rebels is now being openly considered. Syrian journalist Ali Mohammed says allegations by the opposition always coincide with fresh foreign pressure on Damascus.
The opponents of the Syrian regime can accuse it of many things, but being stupid is not one of these things. And it will take a lot of stupidity to time the massacres and the violations, the public and graphic violations of human rights right before big decisions are being made. Each time a big and important event regarding Syria was happening, whether in the UN Security Council or in any other entity, and each and every time there were talks about massacres and violations of human rights. And this is beyond being by chance anymore. I do believe it is synthesized, and the timing is very suspicious. Flying more weapons mean more massacres, because there were confirmed news about massacres committed by the rebels, and this does not seem to bother the NATO nations or the US. So giving more weapons means more dead people, and more dead people does not in any way mean something good for the country.
Russia strongly opposes arming the rebels as it continues to seek ways to mediate a diplomatic solution to the conflict. And unlike the West, Moscow remains committed to negotiating with all sides in Syria, as the Russian foreign minister reiterated on Friday.
We're open for talks with all Syrian opposition members, but I think a way to stop the violence won't be found in Moscow or any other foreign capital, only in direct talks between the opposition and the Syrian government. Arming non-governmental players violates international law. It's not the time to pour oil on the fire of the Syrian conflict. For all outside players, it's time to push all parties, Syrian government and various opposition groups, political and military, and force them to announce a ceasefire and sit down for talks. Arming the Syrian rebels is betting on a military solution and not a political settlement.